Off the top tonight, a mother of three appearing in court today after police say she shot and killed her ex-husband.
David Kaplan has the exclusive interview with the suspect's mother, and the kids, David, were at home the time of the shooting.
I spoke with that mother. She said that her daughter, Latoya Crabb, told her husband, Curtis, earlier in a couple weeks before this happened that she wanted a divorce. She believes something happened in the family home that caused her daughter to pull the trigger, but she believes her daughter did so out of self-defense.
Martin says one of the red flags came after she served Curtis a 30-day notice to vacate the home. She says her son confronted his brother-in-law about not taking care of his children.
She came to me that night and said, "Why did he say that? Are y'all trying to get me killed?" And that it took me back, and I'm like, whoa, she's never used that language.
Martin says the second red flag came 2 days before the shooting, when Curtis allegedly sent her daughter a series of text messages that read in part, "Answer my call or I'm going to go to the house and punch your mother in the face," followed by, "I will hurt everyone in that house," then set it on fire, and finally, "I'm taking the kids. You will never see them." Martin says her daughter was experiencing domestic abuse.
Why didn't she do something? Well, she did. She prevented those 5 murders.
Marilyn Martin hasn't told her 3 grandchildren what happened to their parents yet. They think that they're staying with their grandmother temporarily while their mom is at a work conference, but that is not the case at all. The children have no idea that their mother, 36-year-old Latoya Christine Crabb, is actually in jail for shooting and killing their father, 34-year-old Curtis Bryant Crabb. Latoya is claiming self-defense, but prosecutors disagree. The prosecutor said that Curtis was shot 4 times, twice in the head and twice in the arms, indicating defensive wounds. They also said that Curtis was found in a corner of the room, and there is no indication that he was moving towards anyone at the time. Let's briefly take it back to the beginning to see how we got here. The couple met in high school and were married in 2018. Latoya received her doctorate degree in pharmacy from Hampton University in 2014 and is a lieutenant commander in the U.S. Public Health Service. Curtis worked for MAPEI in the company's Fredericksburg's warehouse. Due to the demands of their jobs and the need for help with their 3 small children, ages 4, 3, and 2, they lived with Latoya's parents in their basement apartment. But eventually the family wanted Curtis to move out and gave him an eviction notice on October 9th. Latoya's mother has reported that Curtis was abusive towards her daughter and that her daughter had finally had enough and wanted to divorce him, so the family wanted him out. During Latoya's most recent bond hearing, her defense attorney said Curtis had not only been violent towards his wife in the past, but he also sent her threatening texts on the Saturday before the shooting. The text allegedly said that if she didn't talk to him, he would hurt everyone in the house and burn it down. Then on the afternoon of October 21st, Curtis showed up unannounced at Latoya's home. While the children slept upstairs, the couple talked for a couple of hours downstairs. According to Latoya's attorney, Curtis acted extremely aggressively when Latoya told him that she was unwilling to get back with him. According to Latoya's attorney, due to Curtis's prior violence towards her, she didn't know what he was capable of doing when he started acting aggressively. Then at some point, allegedly, Curtis brandished a knife and Latoya shot him out of self-defense. Judge Kimberly Irvin disagreed with Latoya's account of events. The judge said there was insufficient evidence that Latoya acted in self-defense after prosecutors argued that there were no signs of a struggle and that Latoya may have reloaded her gun as she shot her husband twice in the head and twice in the arms. The gun holds 7 bullets. At the time it was recovered, the gun contained 4 bullets, despite having been shot 4 times, which indicates the gun had been reloaded at some point during the incident. It also probably didn't help that Latoya's best friend shared that Latoya did in fact want to divorce her husband, but that she was afraid he would receive partial custody of their children. And as far as the allegations that Curtis brandished a knife, the prosecutors argued that there was no evidence that the knife had been found on the basement floor where Curtis was. So for now, Latoya continues to remain in jail with no bond for the charges of second-degree murder and the use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. This case has garnered quite a bit of attention because people seem to be split on what they believe is right in this case. On one hand, there is a young pharmacist and mother of three who is possibly a domestic violence survivor who, in the words of her mother, had no other choice when she killed her husband. Therefore, people feel like she should be let out immediately and never face a day behind bars again. On the other hand, there are people who, like the prosecutors and judge, believe that the facts just don't support that she had no other choice but to kill her husband. It's possible she killed him because she had ulterior motives, like not having to share custody of their three children. It will be interesting to see how this all unfolds in the end. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll keep you posted as new information becomes available.